it's the Pacific Northwest Geek here, Echo Zero, with the fourth movie for my WildEye Week. This time I am looking at FPS First Person Shooter. Now, before going any further, the reason why this movie was picked is because BRONCOJUGGALO, in one of the comments on my review for Virtual Dead, he had suggested this movie to me, and it is a WildEye movie. And thank you, Bronco. I mean, dude, this was awesome. This is an awesome movie. Of the now 4 movies I've watched so far, by far this is my favorite. This is a super awesome movie. And in my opinion, it is also a love letter to the old FPS games of the 90s. And yeah, I've been playing them since Doom, maybe Doom 2. I've been playing them for a long time. And still to this day, I play them. And the most recently, I played Fear 2. Either Fear 2 or Dead Island. I'm definitely a fan of FPS games. Now, this, like I said, is a love letter. And the movie is mainly shot from a first-person point of view. They do look like they use scenes where what they did was they filmed everything, all the movements there, and then they went through and green screen somebody's hands and the weapons, and then and added them into the movie. You got to see the movie to understand. So it will be the link for the movie, which is on Tubi, will be in the description. A lot of great nods, like I said, not just to FPS, but to the beginning of the movie. There is this old 8-bit, 16-bit type animation from the old games. Hell, the movie begins with DOS. The old DOS entering, having to enter all the stuff in, running it through DOS through the keyboard instead of using the GUI. That's graphical user interface. I do remember a little bit of what I learned years ago, so just a little. But the story is that there's this virus that's breaking out, and there's this lab where they're working on it. The main character of this movie, he was going to pick up his wife because he hasn't heard from her in a while, but finds himself knocked out. And when he comes to, he's in this biker type outfit type. It looks like some kind of post-apocalyptic type outfit with a weird black hockey mask, paint mask type deal. And he has to fight his way through the hospital and look for these different things. He's got to look for these 3 vials with this cure in it. And from time to time, it does go out of the first-person thing, and you get this, normal view. You even get a couple times where it goes into the couple of characters he comes across, so you go into their point of view. Because this is a love letter, in my opinion, to the old FPS games. There's a lot of cool stuff. You'll go so far, and then you'll get a screen where it says, "Okay, level finished," blah blah blah. There's a health status and item bar that will appear at the bottom. Where you got this many bullets. This is your life. 100, 90, 80, and this is the items you collect. He gets killed at one point, and he can go through to his save files and restart. That's another cool thing that they did that. There's even a point in it where they're entering sheets where it shows them entering sheets in. It looks like, so that's pretty cool. Auto save. Oh man, there's just really a lot of cool stuff. If you played a lot of those old games in the 90s, you're gonna love this movie because it is like I keep saying, it's a love letter. To me, it is a love letter to those. And believe me, Doom is one of my favorite first-person shooter game is Doom. About Doom 1 and Doom 2, because I played that a lot when I was in high school. Because I was in high school when that came out. And me and my friends in high school, we loved that game, which really helped me to love this movie. I enjoy it. I would like to find a physical copy of it. I couldn't find it on the WildEye website. When I went and looked on Amazon, and all the copies possibly can't play on any of our players here in America. Boo. But I do want to own a physical copy of this movie that doesn't cost an arm and leg. On Blu-ray, I can understand it's on DVD if I can only find it on DVD, but right now everything I'm seeing says I can't play it or I can't find it at all. This is super awesome. And while the effects and a lot of the stuff isn't that great, that helps. That really helps because, again, love to that. The guy who voices this, the player, I got other cats bugging me. Peppa, I'm busy. There's a point where he finds this laptop, and behind the laptop, you see the box, two boxes for two old games, Doom and Duke Nukem. When he goes to look in the laptop, there's these 4 folders that are put to the side, and you see one says Doom, Quake, Duke Nukem, and Blood, and it's appropriate that there is a folder marked Blood, because the guy who voices the main character in this, the player, I guess is what the credits call him, he voiced Selb, S-E-L-E-B. He voiced that character in the Blood First Person Shooter series. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot of lines where he, like, you can sit there, like, he makes a line about, this is my boomstick. Some can say that's a line from, you know, Army of Darkness. There's a good, bad, another Army of Darkness. There's some, like, Duke Nukem type. You know, I'm not a big Duke Nukem fan. I did a review on one of those games. I don't know if I have it up currently on this channel, but I did a review of one of those games, and I don't like Duke Nukem at all. I hate Duke Nukem, but still, he did an awesome job on this. It is superb. I would completely suggest watching this. Thank you, BRONCOJUGGALO, for suggesting this movie to me. Thank you a lot, because this was cool. I really like this movie. But anyways, I gotta go edit this. Plus, I told somebody tonight, because I'm filming this on the 23rd, and I told somebody I would live stream on my Twitch channel tonight. And I got a little cat that wants out of my room, but and I got to turn my fan on because it's getting hot in here. But anyways, I am Echo Zero, and I will see you on the flip side. And I don't know what my 5th movie would be, but it has a lot to live up to. So anyways, toodaloo.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the sea. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Does anybody know all the lyrics to the row, row your boat song? 'Cause I sure as hell don't, and don't even know if I ever learned. So row, row, row your boat gently down the sea. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.